Guess I should talk to her.
A new face.
No.
Ave, and may Vesta watch over you.
Not new. I've been asking people about how they wound up here.
Interesting. I'm not sure why you're telling me.
Some people mentioned a river?
Yes. I understand many of our friends were carried here by a river current. What else?
Some people mentioned memory lapses?
That's true. I know I wasn't entirely sure how I wound up here. What else?
People mentioned an encounter with a stranger on the riverbank.
Yes. I also had such an encounter. It's as I feared. I think I understand what poor Livia has been going through. Let me ask you this. Did you happen to encounter a stranger in the forest before you arrived here?
I did.
And did you happen to catch her name?
It was Karen.
I see. And was this Karen by any chance wearing a hood?
Don't think so. She was wearing a hoodie? How could you have known that?
Because I've seen her before. There's something I think you should see. I think you'd better follow me to the baths.
I was trying to stop
Behavior I trust.
someone committing suicide, but I think they've already done it. Alright, I'll meet you there.
But don't follow too closely. We can't have people thinking we're bathing together.
Wouldn't women bathe together? Can I come back later? Or maybe I need to follow you. Someone?
Arrived in the bath. A nasty sort, with his face all covered up, and he's got a weapon.
Please, go and stop him, and come back to me once we're no longer in danger.
Hey, Virgil, how much would you want to make me a bow?
For the last time, Dacius, I'm not making you a bow.
But why?
You know why.
But how am I going to defend myself against someone else with a weapon?
There are no other weapons in the city. We all went along with the magistrate's weapons ban, so it wouldn't be an issue.
That's why I've got to get in first before someone else beats me to it.
Oh my god. Okay, I need a weapon made.
Ah, a new face. Salve, and welcome to a little community. My name's impossible to pronounce for most people, so you can just call me Virgil. I hear we have you to thank for saving Julia's life. I'm glad you arrived when you did.
It's not the best story, but what's your story?
Well, I'm an architect. Or at least I was back in Rome. That's probably too grandiose a term to describe what I do here. Help out with repairs and try to stop old buildings from collapsing on people. That kind of thing. But you probably don't want to hear about the ingenious architecture or mysterious history of this place.
Actually, I do. Tell me about the history.
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Some of these shrines were constructed hundreds of years ago, which means Romans have been arriving here for at least that long. But there's one thing that puzzles me. The oldest shrine in this avenue isn't Roman at all. It's Greek.
What does that mean?
I'm not sure. It could mean that the Romans, who first started building here, were just copying Greek architecture, which they do all the time. Or it could mean that there were Greeks living and worshipping here before the Romans arrived. Which begs the interesting question, who really built this place? And could it be far older than any of us imagine? If only there was a way we could talk to the people who came here before us. The stories they could tell.
Tell me about the city's architecture?
Gladly. Personally, my favorite thing about this place is the aqueducts. Those series of adjoining arches. They're an ingenious feat of Roman engineering with a very practical purpose. They take fresh water coming from outside the city and distribute it all across the chasm. It's funneled below the palace and into a cistern beneath the great temple. Some of it flows down into another cistern beneath the villas, and the rest is funneled to the shrine of Proserpina, where it fills the lake and allows us to fish and farm.
if they bring water into the city, could we use them to escape?
Hey, not so loud. Just talking about that could anger the gods for all we know.
I don't know about that.
Saying it's impossible. But you'd have to find a way inside somehow. Just, please, try to be a bit more discreet about it.
Tell me about the temple on the bluff.
You mean the Great Temple? This one's a bit of a mystery. Given the way it's positioned so prominently, looking down on us, it's clear that whoever built it felt it was the most important temple in the city. Unfortunately, someone else went out of their way to keep its purpose a mystery. You see, usually a temple is dedicated to a particular god, like Proserpina or Diana or Apollo. Usually, that god is obvious. But in this case, it's unknown. There's an obelisk out the front, which probably used to bear the name of this unknown god. But it appears some barbarian defaced it. And of course we can't get inside because it's locked up tighter than the Temple of Saturn in Rome. And that contains the treasury. So we're all left wondering, which god is that temple dedicated to? And could it be the one responsible for the Golden Rule? Unless somebody figures out a way inside, I suppose we'll never know.
Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Do you know a way out of here?
You wouldn't believe how often the new ones ask that question. But I'd tell you the same thing I tell everyone else. There are much worse places to live out your days. You might have a few sleepless nights thinking about the Golden Rule, but once you get used to the fear, knowing that a single slip-up could cost you everything, it's not too bad. Nothing new to me, anyway.
What do you mean?
Oh, I just mean I grew up in the Batavi tribe, far to the north in Noviomagus, and learned to expect a bit of hostility. They weren't nearly as tolerant as the Romans.
What do you think about the Golden Rule?
Some people say it's divine, the work of a god, but I'm not so sure. It just seems so flawed to me. Like it's distinctly human. I mean, once you've been here long enough, you'll notice people doing things that just seem so wrong to you. But this so-called god doesn't seem to care, which means one of two things. Either you don't know the difference between right and wrong, or this unknown god doesn't. And I'm pretty sure I know the difference. Do you?
I think so, yes.
Good. Then I hope you'll agree that there are only two ways of dealing with unfair rulers. The first is to leave. The second is to remove the ruler from power. And it seems leaving may not be an option.
How do you remove a god from power?
Good question. It's best if I say no more, but I hope you'll give it some thought.
Okay. I noticed the graffiti. Why does someone think you're a sinner?
Look, I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. Somebody just has a problem with my preference for male company.
I see.
And when you grow up in the north, as I did, in the city of Noviomagus, you expect a bit of hostility. The Batavi are not known for their tolerance. I saw enough friends killed or driven away to know the cost of not keeping your personal affairs to yourself. So I hid who I was for, what was it, nearly 10 years? Watching what I said and where I looked. But that kind of fear eats away at you slowly, until living isn't any better than the thing you were afraid of. Needless to say, since I'm now living underground, halfway across the known world with an assumed name, my openness didn't go down well among the enlightened folk of the Batavi.
Sorry to hear that.
Nice of you to say, but not necessary. In any case, the Romans are far more accepting, and among them, I get to be who I am. Or at least I thought that was the case. It seems I was wrong.
Do you know who's writing the graffiti?
It's not just graffiti. I have quite the collection of handwritten notes too.
Yeah.
The strange thing is, I keep my personal affairs to myself. I've never really been interested in any of the men here. Not my type. So I'm not sure what I could have done to upset this person. If I had to guess, I I'd say it's probably one of those cultists.
And who was it we found, the letter addressed to a sinner? Whose room was that in? Who are these cultists?
Strange bunch. They insist there's only one God, and that he considers my nature a sin.
Oh.
Can you believe that?
You mean Christians?
If there are any of them here, they won't admit it. Not since they supposedly burnt down half of Rome last year and went into hiding. All I know is if these threats keep escalating, eventually my secret admirer is going to cross a line and break the golden rule.
And I just disconnected. I think I already know who it is.
Really? Who is it?
It's Rufius. I found an incomplete letter to you in his house.
You went snooping in his place? That was risky. We're lucky you didn't cross any lines. Have you spoken to him about it?
No, I just found out right now.
I would talk to him myself. But I think that would just inflame the situation. It's probably best if you do it, if you don't mind.
Good thing we handled his, rheumatism. Who are you gonna vote for?
Well, Malleolus is talking about loosening some of the restrictions in this place. And while it's all a bit vague, at least he has a vision.
Anything I can do to change your mind?
My vote isn't for sale, if that's what you're asking.
Okay, I'll be going now.
Nice to talk to you.
Rufius! Thank you, I appreciate all of your help so far. Where are you? Oh. Ask the merchants for clues about his secret admirer. Well, it's fine, we figured it out. I just need to figure out... Oh, hold on. I didn't actually. You gotta select it to read it, and then track it. Which is kind of annoying. Rufius!
Fortune smile on you, sister.
You again.
I helped you, dude. Why are you threatening Virgil?
No idea what you're talking about?
I know it was you. I found an incomplete letter to him in your quarters.
Look, I haven't been at my best lately. I know that. It's the rheumatism. It starts with constant pain in all your joints. Then the pain starts to mess with your head. Makes you angry, mean. I know that's not an excuse for how I acted. But it's the truth. But with the willow bark, I'm already starting to feel like myself again. And I know I said I owe you one. So I'll leave him alone from now on.
Thank you.
It's not as if I was ever going to hurt him anyway. I was just lashing out. I'm going to go and clean up the graffiti. Just forget this ever happened. Will you?
No problem. Hey! Everything's better now.
Make sure you stay away from that empty shrine. It's going to collapse at any moment. Any news about my secret admirer? Have you spoken to him about it?
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? How did you manage that?
I found a treatment for his rheumatism, which was making him agitated and compounding some other personal issues.
Poor fellow. I've heard that can really mess with a person's head. Well done for figuring that out.
Happy to help. I think he wants to help. I think he wants to clean up his graffiti too.
Really? That's promising. I'll keep an eye out for him.
I wanted to ask you to make a weapon for me, but I guess that's not an option right now.
Nice to talk to you.
I thought you were the one who's capable of making weapons. Maybe I need to talk to her.
Help! You have to do something. A man arrived in the baths. A real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's going to break the golden rule.
I don't have a weapon.
None of us do. The magistrate made us throw them all into the chasm. So now this man's bow is the only one in the city. You'll just have to improvise.
How's this my problem?
Are you daft or just callous? If you don't stop him, we're all going to die.
I mean, how do you know that? Did he attack you? Let's see what I can do.
Thank you. He's still in there, somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over.
No? Don't go in there. Don't go in there.
What? Why?
It's dangerous. I have a bad feeling about it. And I think we just talked to Virgil and he said it was going to collapse, so don't go in there.
All right, fine. Come and find me in my bakery instead. Please be careful.
Who are you?
Fabia, but now's not the time.
What? Should I come back? I still wanted to find what's-his-face. I don't want attacked. See if we can figure out how the heck to get up here. Oh, more straightforward than I thought it would be. Man, this place is huge! That was weird. Something happened in my peripheral. I don't think we're gonna help him. I assume he's gone already. Oh, you're not.
I hope you're taking care of yourself. Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome to life under the Golden Rule. It's a ghastly thing, is it not? How are you faring so far?
Actually, I really need to talk to Ulpius.
All right, well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it is.
No!
Oh, no. No. No, 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 no. Ulpius, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
Stop.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a man who treats me like an...
Please let me talk.
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Please, Ulpius. Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all. I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with this sort of thing. Please, you need to talk to him.
Sure.
Thank you. And please, choose your words carefully.
Can we talk?
Let me guess. You're going to lecture me on how suicide is a crime against the Empire?
No, I'm not. I think you have the right to die if you're suffering badly enough. I want to empathize with him, but I also don't want to. I just want to ask you what's wrong.
I screwed up my life. That's what's wrong. I borrowed money, and when I couldn't pay it back, I wound up in debt bondage. I'll be stuck slaving away for that culus cumulatis malleolus for the rest of my life. I am out.
No.
Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love, I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no! I can't believe he went through with it. Oh Lord, that poor lamb.
What happens now?
I'll have to let everyone know what happened. And I guess Malleolus will have to clean up the mess in his villa. It's of his own making, after all. And I'd best pray for poor Ulpius.
Why would anybody vote for this monster? Alright, well, we know how to talk him down now. What? You want me to do it? No, I'm not jumping. I know what you want me to do, but I'm not jumping. We're not doing that. How can we pass the test if we don't know the rules? I'm gonna go have the guy with the weapon in the baths kill me. We'll do it that way. I'm not, yeah. Oh, I could have ziplined down. That's good to know.
Salve, friend.
Oh, Jesus. Continuity, man. What's back here? I wonder if I could pay the money that they need. I found 300 denarii. So if I can find treasure elsewhere, I imagine I can set them free. Where am I going? He was in here, right? No, he was not. Oh, Jesus Christ! I am dead! Continue from less safe. So, oh, that's right, if I die, it doesn't reset. Why the heck were the voices telling me to jump then? Oh, I gotta do this over again? Come on! You wanted me to jump. Why? Oh, is that how I get into the palace? Will I not die if I do this?
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate. Yes, thank you. I'm delighted and deeply honored to elect you magistrate.
What the heck?
And now, I make this solemn promise to you, good citizen. And now,
You are a despicable human being, dude. A note from Yulia. Yulia to her captors, curse you to the depths. By the time you read this, I'll already be dead. Death is preferable to another day. In debt bondage to you. May vultures peck out your livers and catharsis for all eternity. Please know I held on as long as I could, but without you my life is meaningless. I only hope we meet again. Eupius, my lost love, may God watch over you. Oh, Eupius to his lost love. Anything in here? I can't unlock the door.
Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate. Yes, thank you. I'm delighted and deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate. And now, I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens.
Bowl. A neat jar.
Now, I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. Under my leadership, you will
Trying to see if there's anything.
deserve. And
All.
no more shall
Produce bowl.
walk on.
Guess that's it.
No more shall you walk on eggshells, fearing simply to live and breathe because the tyrant Sentius told you it was forbidden. Yes, remember my first.
Was I looking for somebody in here? Or no, I wanted to talk to him? Oh. I will talk to you in a moment. I guess there's nothing else here. Okay. It's locked. Can you open the door, please? Maybe I'll go talk to what's-his-face. Who's the person you have locked in your... Hello?
Did you just leap into my villa from the balcony 100 feet above? That was either extremely reckless or impressively clever.
It was extremely reckless.
Well, why have you risked life and limb?
I also disconnected. But it is fine. I want you to withdraw from the election.
Are you insane? You barge into my villa uninvited and then make outrageous demands? Why would I withdraw from an election I'm bound to win?
Because as soon as you win, you're going to break the golden rule.
Don't talk nonsense. There's no such thing as the golden rule.
You're going to arrest Sentius for treason and sentence him to death by gladiatorial combat.
How could you possibly know that?
Because I know the future.
Nonsense! This is nonsense! I don't know how you know about my plans, but I'm absolutely sure Sentius is involved somehow. And now, I'm going to enjoy watching Domitius kill him even more. Now, get out of here! You outstayed your very limited welcome.
I have more questions.
Get out of my villa before I have Domitius throw you out.
Damn it. Throw me out then. I hate this so much. I just hate having my thing continuously disconnect. I'm not even sure I can get out of your villa. Aren't the doors locked?
Still here?
Yeah. I don't know how to leave. It's locked. How do I leave your villa? Throw me out, because I don't know how to leave. And I don't think I'm going that way. Is there a key somewhere I need to pick up? I thought I checked all the rooms. Why? Because I went into your storeroom?
Get out before I have to press your skull in.
I can't leave, dude. If you haven't got it already, take the key on the left side. No, don't disconnect me. Okay, suppose... Ah, okay, there's the key. Well, I can get in and out now. Hold on. Does that work upstairs? It does! Hi?
You're not supposed to be in here.
No. Can we talk?
Talk? What business could you possibly have with me?
Why are you locked in this room?
My marital affairs are no concern of yours. Thank you very much.
Whoa. What's your story?
I think a better question is, why am I being interrogated by a stranger who just barged into my villa? I have quite enough marriage trouble already, without having to explain to my husband why I'm receiving strange women in private.
Do you know anything about Scintilla's disappearance?
The dainty little thing from next door? Of course not. As much as I despise her father, I would never lay a finger on that poor, sweet child.
I think you're hiding something.
Well, I've had quite enough of this.
Domitius, come quickly. We're being robbed.
No, you're not.
Do I need to call Domitius? Get out.
Why are you in your room crying? Okay, if I stole from you, it would be very bad. We would all be in big trouble. Well, you're not locked in a room anymore, so... I'll try talking to you again later. Can I talk to you?
What now?
Nothing. Okay.
Whatever. Just remember, I'll be watching.
If I steal their stuff, I still have it, right? That was a lot of money in there. I may go do that. Or, can I see inventory? Yeah, I do keep everything I steal. Okay. It's all up to me. I want to talk to this lady who's a horrible, horrible person. I want to do that. And then I'm gonna go steal their money. Thanks for watching till the end of the video. Consider giving a like or leaving a comment. The YouTube algorithm favors engagement, so doing one or both of those things really helps the channel. There's social media links in the description, and a link to my tip jar if you're interested in helping out that way. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the next one.